I actually don't really know what to think about this movie. I don't know. Dunkirk was directed by the great Christopher Nolan and it stars Harry Styles, Cilian Murphy, and Tom Hardy. Uh, Before I actually started reviewing or wanting to review this film, I was planning on, you know, actually making, this review scripted. But you know what? I feel like this movie should really be about my, thoughts, like my true opinions about this film. And not really wanting to say the points that I planned on saying, but want to just express my feelings and experience about this movie while watching this film because it was directed by Christopher Nolan. And this film is different from other films Christopher Nolan directed. So, yeah, pretty much what this movie is about is that you have Christopher Nolan's awesome direction, and using that direction, pretty much retelling the events of World War II, the evacuation in Dunkirk, where you have 400,000 men on the beach relying on these ships and boats, trying to, sail away to get back somewhere safe without being bombed by these planes that are, constantly dropping bombs to stop them from doing what the good guys are doing, and pretty much wanting to kill them all. And also, you have other fighters from the good side and try to take down the fighters from the bad side. That's pretty much the whole story of this movie, and it just keeps on going. So yeah, this film is different. I don't really know what to feel about this film. I didn't really expect much, because although I did have some certain expectations, I just expected to watch a fun, well, war films is not fun, but like an entertaining war film. But war films are like serious, I guess. So yeah, I just want to expect a really entertaining film or a good film and just some cool Christopher Nolan direction. And yeah, this film is different. I honestly, I still don't know what to think about this movie. And yeah, I mean, I have thoughts when I came out of the theaters, and went home. I kept on saying, I really have thoughts. I mean, like, I don't really know what to feel about this film, which is really rare because normally when I get out of a film, I sometimes take me like, I don't know, 10 minutes to like gather all my thoughts up together and just writing a script, and whatever plots I wrote down, I just read them until I finally figure out the, I don't know, deserved grade that I think it deserves. But this one, it's different, and I really don't know what I should give this film. But I finally, made my decision to give the grade, or to give this film the grade I chose to give this film. Which I'll tell you guys in the end of the review. So, yeah, this film is very different. It starts out really quickly. Speaking of quickly, this film was like a lot shorter than normal Christopher Nolan films, or just shorter than normal films would be, because normally films would be like an hour and 45 minutes to like 2 hours exceeding. But this one is like around an hour and a half to 45 minutes. This is a little bit disappointing. Well, to me, this one felt like a 2 hour movie. At some point of the film, it felt like that should have been the ending. But then it kept on going, which is sort of, I don't know. Like I said, I still have thoughts. And at first I thought, okay, it's over. That's the end of the film. Okay, I guess that's like an hour and 30 minutes. But then it keeps on going, and then that is when it felt like this really feels like a 2 hour movie. Now, don't get me wrong, this film is cool. It's very good. I wouldn't watch it again though, because at some point I felt bored. You know, this film had some pretty, cool moments. Like the plane fighter, like shooting thing moments. That was very cool. Yeah. Pretty much. The humans on like the beach area wasn't too intriguing. In fact, there weren't that many intriguing characters at all, except for like the plane fighting sequences, and yeah, those were pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, I just expected a normal war film, and I do get that, but it's just at some point I felt bored, like I said, and it just pretty much keeps on going. Like, you have these people who are on the beach pretty much relying on these pilots piloting the planes trying to take down the bombers. And if they don't do it, then they pretty much fail, and pretty much everyone dies, because like the people on the beach cannot really take the people on the plane down, because like they're flying everywhere, and it's kind of hard to like aim. And Yeah, also there were some unexpected deaths. It felt like the one character that just like dies, that felt really quickly. I felt like that one character, he could have a little bit more moment to shine. Maybe it was just me, but yeah, this film, like I said, it's not bad. It's just I felt bored, and it's maybe the characters. There aren't too many dialogues. Um, and pretty much when the bombers attack them, and they're done throwing bombs at them, they get like a sad relief, and then it just keeps on going. So it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again. I was expecting like a gigantic battle, like you have the humans, like the bad guys who are selling into the ocean, or from the ocean and then towards the beach, and then actually shooting at them. If that would happen, this film would feel like a rated R film, and therefore there will be some blood and gore, unless if they will show blood and gore. But this film, if it's a war film, this doesn't have too much blood and gore. When like the explosions happen, normally when an explosion happened near a person, they would have like a lot of blood, because like the debris would like hit them, and like the explosion would just create a gigantic mess and stuff. And at some point there was blood, but there isn't too much blood that this film really needs, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, this film was good and all, but I just felt bored. So yeah, people say that this is Christopher Nolan's best film so far. Personally, I don't really think so, but to include this review, I'm going to give Dunkirk a B plus. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the light change. But anyways, yeah, B plus, I don't know, because some people have said that this is Christopher Nolan's best film, and I'm like, okay. And I checked Rotten Tomatoes score, and okay, that was a little bit surprising. But yeah, it's definitely not too intriguing, but it was still a good film overall. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this and want to see more movie reviews like this one, you can hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.